Hello. Hubba hubba. We're doing this YouTube video style, which I don't actually know what that means. You know what? Dirk has got this. I'm just gonna take the test. You can say hi to YouTube if you want. But, surely this will go well. You like the setup? Okay, we take those. That's my goat, Dirk. Yes, this is for you. Okay, so if you've ever taken the Rise Purity test, somebody made an Overwatch one. It's an opportunity to bond over shared degeneracy. Your score determines how far gone you are and what Overwatch icon you're most similar to. If you didn't admit it, alright. There will be no lies. I will not lie to you. I will take this test. I will take this test. I am actually really afraid that my score is going to be really high or really low. Whichever one is the worst one. Let's just start. Have you played Overwatch 1? Yes, okay. Have you played Overwatch for longer than 3 years? I've played Overwatch since 2016, guys. I was 14 years old, and I am 22 now. Have you played GOATS and competitive? Yes, I have. That is actually when I got my peak SR. Okay, 45-25. Lucio was really good in GOATS, and you could boop tanks. So of course, I've also played Double Shield. Do you own a gold gun? Yeah, 10 gold guns. How many heroes are in Overwatch? Okay, try 45 gold guns. Do you have a jade gun? Yes, I have 4. Do you own pink mercy? Yes. Reinhardt, what is that? Wait, what actually is that? Oh, you had to pay $40 for it a long time ago? For BlizzCon? Wait, let me check if I have it. I don't think I did that though. I don't have it. Wait, I'm a noob. Oh, only 3 players own it? What the fuck? Why would I... What a dumb question. Oh, you're lying? Okay. Why do I just take everything I read? Okay. Have you hit Diamond in Overwatch? Yes. Have you hit Grandmaster? Yes. Have you hit Top 500? Yes. Have you ever been stuck in a rank for more than 6 months? Can you be stuck in Top 500? I've been hard stuck Top 500 for 7 years, guys. GG! Have you ever been stuck in a rank for more than a year? Alright. Have you ever spent over $100 on Overwatch? Is this total or in one sitting, guys? Have you spent more than 500? It's total? It's been 8 years. You know what? I can justify it. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me show you something. Hold on. Why am I upside down? Do you see this number? I think there's more than 500 on Mercy alone. It's every Overwatch League skin. And it's every Mercy skin that you can buy. And you would think, okay, but surely she wouldn't do that for anyone else, right? Oh, okay. That's actually not that bad. I have 58 Widow skins. Damn! Okay. But I don't think I have that many on anyone else. Yeah, those are my only 3 obsessions. Only those 3. Anyway, have you ever played Overwatch every single day for a week? Yes. Have you ever played Overwatch every single day for a month? Yes. There was a week in 2021 where I streamed 260 hours of Overwatch. Let's divide that by 30. 260 divided by 30. 8.7 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you ever played Overwatch for more than 6 hours straight? Okay. My record is 26. Have you ever rage quit a game? Yes. Off stream though. Only once. It was a very long time ago. I was really burnt out with Overwatch, and we were just getting completely stomped, and they were playing Widow, and you know, I just left. I wasn't having it. Have you ever screamed at your monitor while playing Overwatch? Yes. At my monitor though. Have you ever sent a toxic message to a teammate? Yes. But in Overwatch 2, okay, here's how it goes. I will only flame someone if 1, they're flaming me, or 2, they're flaming a teammate. I have only ever, in all of Overwatch 2, flamed someone who wasn't flaming me or another teammate 1 time. It was on Esperanza. He was AFK, and he was fucking garbage. And when we lost, he blamed us. I tore into him. I was so mad. I was so mad. It's literally a core memory. Like, I have it burned into my head. He was playing Lucio too, so like, I know how to play Lucio. I could see all the horrible mistakes he was making. Anyway, have you ever yelled at a teammate in voice chat? I yelled at him. Have you ever been muted by your teammates? I don't know. I haven't had anyone tell me they muted me. But a lot of times when I talk in voice chat at the start of the game, people will leave. Does that count? On Antarctic Peninsula, it was a ranked game and we had a diva that was like really hard calming. But every time we talked to him, he wouldn't answer. I think he automatically muted everyone at the start of every game and just calms by himself. I'm checking the box. And I've never been chat banned. Never, never, never. I've never been chat banned. I am good. Don't get chat banned. Have you ever lost a friendship because of Overwatch? I've lost Overwatch friendships, but I don't think I've lost a friendship because of Overwatch. The friendships I lost were just because they were assholes. But I don't think it was because of Overwatch. Have you met someone on Overwatch who you would consider a legitimate threat to society? So many. So many. Guys, do you know how many Overwatch pros have been exposed? If you're top 500, you play with these people all the time. I don't know. Also, have you all heard of... So there was this guy that like... There's a pretty infamous guy that used to be a big part of the Overwatch community. And I think he's in prison right now for... murder. For murder. He was a top 500 Tracer player. So I would consider that a threat to society. Okay. Have you ever broken something out of rage while playing Overwatch? No. If I rage, I just become dead silent. And I get angry. And if anyone talks to me, I get angrier. If people try to calm me down, I get even more angry. But my anger is never physical. I don't like hit things. You ever publicly shamed someone for their gameplay? Yes? Wait, does this count? Hold on. Does this count? This toxic duo went way too far, so I put them in their place. I think it counts. They deserved it though. They did go too far. I put them in their place. Have you ever cyberbullied someone in Overwatch? What is cyberbullying? I mean, if you count me screaming at that guy, but I don't think I've cyberbullied someone. I will never flame someone for anything other than their gameplay or their shit mentality. I hate people that are super passive aggressive and flame everyone in team chat. I like scream at them. Well, I mostly just tell them to shut up. Have you ever sent a death threat to someone over a game? Hell no. Have you ever received a death threat over a game? Hell yes. Have you ever neglected personal hygiene? Have you ever skipped school? Have you ever played while drunk? Yes. Have you ever played while on a drug harder than marijuana? I have not done a drug. I have not done a drug. I had an edible one time, and I stared at the ceiling fan for 4 hours, and then I went to sleep, and I woke up high 12 hours later. That was the only time I've ever been high. It was terrible. Have you ever played while high? No. Have you ever let Overwatch negatively affect your mental or physical health? For 8 years. Do you play Overwatch to relieve stress only to get more stressed? Physical conflict because of Overwatch? No. Flirted with someone in game? Yes. I got you. Have you ever had a sexual fantasy about an Overwatch character? No. No, I have not. What do you mean, who hasn't? Look. A sexual fantasy implies like you want to have sex with the character. Right? Or like you've imagined it? Look. I love Widow's ass and I want her to ruin my life, but I haven't thought of it like that way, you know what I mean? I just appreciate ass. A dream? No, no dreams either. Winston? Guys, this is not normally. Did you guys go on the Rule 34 subreddit? I can say with my entire S-cussy that I have never gone on to the Overwatch Rule 34 subreddit and done anything like that. I have browsed out of curiosity, but I've never done anything, alright? Have you ever roleplayed as an Overwatch character in a sexual context? No. But that's Overwatch. Have you ever created or seen inappropriate fan art? Yes, yes. Oh, speaking of Reddit, have you ever got on Reddit for the sole purpose of viewing such fan art? Wait, why did I check the box? Sorry, hold on. I didn't mean to check the box. I actually didn't. I'm unchecking the box. No, I promise it was an accident. There are no lies. I will not lie. There are no lies. Have you ever gone on Reddit? Yes. Have you ever gone on Twitter for the sole purpose of viewing such fan art? No. Have you ever, to an Overwatch character? See, this is what I mean. I've got on the subreddit, but I haven't done this. To an Overwatch streamer. Chat, do people do that? Have you ever, to an Overwatch character more than 10 times? No, I'm just kidding, guys. I know people do that. I post my ass on Twitter. Like, it's a fact of life. No for this one. Okay. Oh, Fariha did have a Gooner group. Fariha had a sex cult. Okay, I think it's... Yeah, you have to watch her video for that one. There was a sex cult. Like, she wasn't a part of it, but they would like goon to her stream. They had a Discord and they would sit and voice chat with each other and... Yeah, so luckily I haven't had anything like that. People just do it to my Twitter pictures, and you know what? As long as you stay over there and not in here, it's fine. Have you ever, to an Overwatch character more than 10 times? Check this box if it was Widow, Mercy, or Diva. Have you ever been caught, to an Overwatch character? Okay, no. Do you know who Jeff Kaplan is? Yes. Have you ever played Overwatch naked? But like not in... Sometimes, if you live alone, you just don't want to put clothes on, and that's fine. Have you ever deleted... Yeah, and it gets hot in the summer. Okay, like your AC is broken. Have you ever deleted another game to make space for Overwatch? I've never uninstalled Overwatch. Is that bad? I mean, I delete games to make space all the time. I'm not the kind of person to let my hard drive fill up and then have to delete something. That's like crazy. That's like leaving your room really messy. I'm clean. I don't procrastinate. I be deleting stuff before it becomes a problem. Have you ever sent nudes to someone you met in Overwatch? Okay, so this is getting really sus. Have you ever cosplayed as an Overwatch character? Have you ever hard-pocketed... Oh, I cosplayed Diva one time. What? I was an e-dater. Oh, it's received. Oh, it's received. Oh, I missed it. There was 2 of them. I was an Overwatch player. I mean, an e-dater. Have you ever hard-pocketed another player in a sensual context? Does this mean like heel slutting? Have you guys heard of that? That's some degenerate activity. So there's this, oh, you don't know. So there's this Discord server. It's called Heel Sluts. So the idea is, girl, pick Mercy. Guy, pick Reinhardt or Hitscan. And be like,
oh yeah, you fucking bitch. Oh, you fucking slut. Pocket me. Oh, you heal me so good, kitten.
And she's like, I have not participated, but I have seen. If you get the duo in your game where Mercy is like pet, and then the DPS is named Master, and they're duoed, that's what they're doing. They're all up in that Discord. It's like,
oh wow, that was such an amazing earth shatter, daddy. Let me res you.
Have you ever had a matching name with another player? Yes, but it was not e-dating. So I was an e-dater, but I was not this cringe, okay? There's levels, okay? There's levels. There's e-dating, there's matching names, and then there's heel slutting, okay? My name is SomnusFan1, and Somnus had an account named SKFan. So, yes, we were matching. Have you ever thrown a game on purpose? Guys, check the Overwatch TMZ thread. I've thrown 2 games in 8 years, which I think is perfectly justified. Look, I am not perfect, but I have played 4,668 ranked games, okay? I deserve to ruin 2 of them, okay? I've been a stand-up player for the other. I've been a stand-up player for the other 4,666, okay? I deserve to ruin 2 of them. Whatever, they deserved it. Alright, the first one was in Overwatch 1. It was on Nepal. I literally remember all of these, like, core memories. It was on Nepal, and my Zarya was boosting an account. This was during private profiles. He made the mistake of making it public. For the last 20 seasons, Mercy only. Plat every season. This season, he's in GM, one-tricking Zarya with an 85% win rate. Okay? There is no more textbook boost than that. So I threw the game to waste his time. I was really mad. Okay, the second time, and there is an Overwatch TMZ thread about this. It was a few months ago. The comments on that are like, oh, I always knew Eskay was a piece of shit. Wow, what a terrible human. I've lost so much respect for Eskay. Guys, it's one fucking game. Okay, he was being really toxic. I was playing Genji, and my teammates were flaming me, even though I wasn't even doing bad. It's the classic, your teammates just find someone to blame, and everyone blames them. So they're blaming me, whatever, I'm doing fine. And it gets to overtime, and someone locks Genji from me. And I was like, give me Genji, or I won't pick a hero. Because I was fucking angry, alright? I'm depressed. My life is terrible. I play Overwatch for 10 hours a day. This guy's flaming me. I'm like, give me Genji or I won't pick a hero. He doesn't give me Genji. I don't pick a hero. And we lose the game. Alright, I am not a perfect person. I did throw my 2 games out of how many? 6,000? Oh, 4,000? Hate me for it, whatever. That whole, oh my god, the comments on that thread. I have seen less mean comments on like threads where people get exposed for being pedo. Like the comments in there were actually insane. I wonder why people are so much harder on me than other streamers. Could it perhaps be because I am... Have you ever smurfed? Used a lower rank account? Yes, who hasn't? Let's be real. Have you ever... Oh, okay, maybe let's not be real. Have people actually not smurfed? I did it to play with my friends. But I want to make it very clear that I'm not the type of person to get on a smurf account and just fucking Smurf. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna go on a Smurf account and play a hero that I'm really good at and drop 60 kills or whatever. If I'm Smurfing, it's to play with my friends and it's to have fun. Like, you saw it yesterday, I was playing controller and I play controller. Oh, we're getting full held on Eichenwald first point and no one's having fun. We're like 0 and 10 everyone. I get on keyboard and mouse, I team wipe them, and then we get to play. That's the kind of Smurfing that I do with my friends. I just want everyone to have the most amount of fun possible, if that makes sense. Like if we're getting full held and everyone's constantly dying and it's just not fun, the other team's stomping, we're getting stomped, then I'll win us a point, I'll get us through a choke point, and then we can play. Whatever. Have you ever lost intentionally for a reward? No. This means, there's discords where people get paid to throw streamers games. Or you see people that are like, I'll PayPal you $20 to lose the game. I have seen that actually happen. Someone did that on my team. The PayPal actually went through and he threw the game. Wait, I'm sorry, I checked it. I don't mean to check it. I actually did not mean to check it. I keep on checking things to be like, oh, I'm going past it. Cheats or exploits to win a game? No. I have in Minecraft. Ever hacked in Overwatch? No. Created or distributed hacks? No. Collaborated with others to rig matches? No. Boosted someone's account? No. Had your account boosted? No. Sold an account or in-game items? No. Bought an account? No. Guys, that would be against Blizzard terms of service. No streamer would buy an Overwatch account, guys. That would be against terms of service. Oh, the boosting thing. It's actually pretty crazy the amount of high elo or pro players that have boosted. You would be very surprised because Overwatch Pro makes no money, but do you know what makes a lot of money? Boosting. If I didn't have streaming, I probably would have boosted, to be honest. Like, I have heard from friends that make 3,000 a week during Overwatch peak, like when Overwatch 2 dropped. 3,000 a week. And when you compete in Overwatch Pro scene and the biggest prize pools are like $1,000 and you scrim 6 hours a day, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I would say like, I don't know, like 90% of pros have probably boosted before. Of course they won't tell you because it will get you banned from pro, but yes, a week. Have you ever faked your gender in Overwatch? Does it count? I was an egg. I made an account named Evelyn and I played Mercy and didn't use mic. Does it count though? Pretended to be a boy. That I have. I mean, like, if you don't use a mic, I guess you're kind of just pretending to be boy. Everyone just I don't know if you can pretend to be boy. Everyone just assumes you're boy unless you use your mic. Or have a feminine name. When I was first playing DPS, I realized that if you're in plat or diamond, which is where I started when I first played DPS, even though I was GM Overwatch or GM support, I was bad at DPS. If I used my mic, shit was bad. People are really mean. The higher up you get, the less sexism you get, but people are really terrible in medal ranks. I don't think it counts though. Faked being a different age? No. Lied about your Overwatch achievements? No. Faked being a high-ranked player? No. I've always been a high-ranked player. I'm awesome, guys. Have you ever created a fake Overwatch account to spy on someone? No. That is weird. Who would do that? Does anyone have an example of that? That is so weird. I have not even thought about that. Wait, I have a story to tell you guys. Did I tell you about my RuneScape guy? My first date? Long story short, we went on a date. It didn't go well. There was no chemistry at all and he kissed me at the end and I froze. So like, I didn't know what to do. I was just frozen while he was kissing me and I did not want to kiss him. I was not into him. So I went into my dorm room and like yelled and brushed my teeth a million times. And my sweet mates were like, oh my god, girl, I'm so sorry. And then things were really awkward with him after and I didn't want to talk to him, but he just kept messaging me. So eventually I block him. Then he finds my Instagram. I block him. He finds my whatever. I block him. I block him. I block him. He finds my email. I block him. 6 months later, I'm queuing Overwatch ranked on stream. And the guy goes, "Hey Evelyn, it's me. Random guy on my team." I'm like, "Who are you?" He explains who he is. And you know when like someone calls you a slur or something, or you're getting flamed really hard and your heart starts beating really fast and you go into like third person mode and you're just like that was me for that whole game. And then I never saw him again. But when we were friends and hanging out, he was platinum in Overwatch. So he climbed to GM just to get my game. He climbed to GM, and I haven't seen him since. But that actually no, he did message me on Instagram. He was like, "Hey, you ruined my life. Like, I haven't shown up to college in 3 weeks because of how terrible you made me feel. I'm so depressed. I just play RuneScape for 16 hours a day. Like, I think you should seek therapy." He told me to seek therapy. I didn't tell him that. He told me I should seek therapy because I didn't want to talk to him anymore. I should seek therapy. Bro, so that was my experience with the RuneScape guy. Have you ever stream sniped an Overwatch streamer? Not like in-game, but to get in people's games? Yeah, I have. 2017, mad boops. It was this era. 7 years ago. When I had like 1,000 subs. I stream sniped Kefri. I wanted to get in his game because I loved Kefri at that time. I was Kefri's biggest fan. He was like the biggest Overwatch streamer. Nothing had come out about him. He was just a guy that was really good at Widow. So I finally hit GM and I was getting streamers in my game and I was like, oh my god, this is insane. This is awesome. So I stream sniped to get Kefri on my team. And then he played Hanzo and we got shit on. Have you ever targeted a specific player repeatedly? Oh, I do this all the time. I do this all the time. My favorite thing is to go Sombra and spawn camp Mercy. I'm sorry, Mercy. Are you a Sombra, Junkrat, Mauga, Moira, Mei, or Symmetra main? I was a Junkrat main for the first 3 seasons of Overwatch 2. I was actually a Junkrat one trick for DPS. Does that count? Can you be multiple mains? I mean, technically I'm a Lucio main. But I was a Junkrat main, kind of. Was he my most played? We can actually check. Junkrat. 31 hours. Junkrat. 19 hours. That was it. That was my Junkrat phase. Doesn't count? Alright, I won't fill it. I won't fill it. Have you ever locked any of the above characters for the sole purpose of angering the enemy team? Who hasn't? Have you ever teabagged an enemy player solely because they played one of those heroes? Who hasn't? Do you shamelessly take part in counterpicking? Yes? Guys, when I played tank changes you. Tank changes you as a person, alright? Look at this. Top 133 on tank season finish. Sigma, 61% win rate. Not many people know this about me. I was actually really good at Sigma. At the beginning of every game, I would check the profile of the other tank and counterpick his main out of the gate. You gotta do what you gotta do for top 133. Alright? And one time I was playing quick play and I forgot I was playing quick play, and I was so used to doing this that I checked the profile of the other tank in quick play and rolled out on Orisa counterpick at the beginning of the game. And my supports were running Mercy and Lari, and I was complaining about my support comp. And then like 3 minutes in, I realized it was quick play, and I realized how horrible of a person maining tank made me. It changed me. It changed me. I don't play tank anymore. Have you ever spawn camped a player? Who hasn't? Have you ever spawn camped a whole team? Who hasn't? Look, sometimes you have a tournament team full of streamers, top 500s, and you don't have any way to practice, and you queue quick play. And then you spawn camp the poor 5 players who are unlucky enough to queue into 5 pros in quick play. Have you ever spawn camped or grieved a player solely because of the character they chose? I have spawn camped a Mercy. I love Mercy mains. I love you all. I love Mercy players. I fucking hate Mercy. I am the #1 Mercy hater. Have you ever met a player with the same game? No, I actually do. And don't you say that. Anyone that flames Mercy players will be banned. I actually hate how much hatred goes towards Mercy players. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. Have you ever met a player with the same gamer tag as you? No, I actually haven't. Not in Overwatch. Although I have met... So there's Eskay's e-boy. There's Eskay is hot. And there's Eskay's boy toy. All of those I have run into. Oh, there's also Eskay's e-girl. I have run into all of those in comp. I don't think that counts though. Have you ever manipulated or lied to a mod, admin, or developer to get someone banned? Hell no. That's really fucked up. Who even has the power to— there's very few people who have the power to do this, and I don't think any of those people would do that. Have you ever been banned from an Overwatch forum or community? No. Have you ever been involved in a scandal in the Overwatch community? Yes. Guys. Red Shell, the Lucio player, he got nudes on Snapchat from a 16-year-old fan. He was 20. He was denying it like crazy. And we were really good friends when I found that out. Actually, Red Shell, Frogger, and I used to be really good friends. We had a group chat where we would talk to each other all the time. So when that came out, I actually defended him because he was mad at me for not defending him. He said he was totally innocent and this person is like a transphobic, homophobic piece of shit. And I was like, okay, defend. And then people are like, Eskay. He did it. And I was like, oh, undefend. Apologize. Apologize. Really terrible. And it was still like, still had lots of fans. He still does. But I was like, okay, guys, the reaction to this is not enough. Like, people still don't think he did it. So I gathered screenshots. Like, I remembered one day that Red Shell was asking Frogger and I about whether it's okay for a 20-year-old to date a no. Was it 16? No, okay. He was 21, and he was asking if it was okay to date a 17-year-old, hypothetically. As long as you don't do anything sexual, in his words. I remembered he said that, so I took screenshots of it. And I just put it in my folder and like sat on it for a while. And then Frogger checked the group chat a few months later and noticed that Red Shell deleted every single message he ever sent in this group chat. Mind you, we talked every day for months. We were really good friends. He deleted, it must have been thousands of messages. Why would an innocent man delete all of his messages? So I tweeted the screenshots of him asking, hypothetically, if he could date this girl. Which, do y'all know, wait, okay, here's even more drama. I never actually talked about this, but do y'all know Fran? Fran told me that he actually was dating this girl, and he talked to Fran about it, which it was not my, this is all in the past. It was not, I was not gonna go public and be like, Fran told me this. It's Fran, it's on Fran to like, if she has the evidence, bring it up. But she's not in the Overwatch community anymore. So friends with Frogger? Yes, I am. But I have a lot of mental illnesses, and sometimes I think Frogger hates me. But he actually doesn't. So yeah, there's that. And for years and years and years, I still get, and Frogger does too, because he took part in the screenshot and posting them. Frogger and I have gotten hate mail from Red Shell's fans for years and years and years, saying like, oh, we're just jealous of his success because we're all play Lucio, and we want to take him down so that our streams can grow. Which is so fucking bullshit. So stupid. I feel like I got more hate than Red Shell did. So many, okay, and that taught me never to participate in anything drama or scandal related. Because no matter how bad the thing is that they've done, or how much evidence there is that they've done it, if you are the one to go against him, the person, you will get tons of shit forever. Dr. Disrespect, for example, the whole thing going on with him, there's still thousands and thousands of people defending him. Oh, Feria, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, hello. We're talking about drama right now. But yeah, yeah. So I'm not trying to, even if someone does like something terrible to me, I'm not trying to make it public or anything. I will just silently root on their downfall. Because to make it public is to get harassed for years. It's crazy. And no matter how much evidence you have, or however bad the thing is. Yeah, this space sucks, guys. People suck. Okay. Anyway. That was that. Have there been any other scandals I've been involved in? I mean, I guess if you count the Overwatch TMZ thread of me throwing that Genji game. Oh, there was. I don't think I was really involved though. In 2019, I was trying to, I was an aspiring Overwatch pro, and I made it to Overwatch Contenders, which is like minor league of Overwatch. I tried out for a team called Meta Skyfoxes, and they picked me up as their sub, but it turns out one of my teammates was he did a R word, and then the team got like, had to, yes, it was really bad. It was really bad. And then I got dropped from that team before I even got announced, which is really funny. Because I was taking a tryout for another team, because who wants to be a sub? Like, no one wants to be a sub. So I took a tryout to be a starter, and then they kicked me. They never told me not to take a tryout. They just kicked me for taking the tryout. So I have the shortest Contenders career of all time. I was on the team for 2 weeks, and I got dropped before I even got announced. So yeah, guys, I'm an Overwatch pro. I'm an ex-Contenders player. Yep. I did get a really cool montage out of the 2 weeks though. SKL/Contenders montage. Check it out. I also got to scrim Overwatch League teams. Oh, look at this. This is insane. This is the only 5k boop I've ever gotten in 8 years. And it was against the best team in Contenders. Recognizable names: Gig, Big Biceps, Speedily, OG, Haku. Crazy. What color? Oh, I do have a Wikipedia page. Hold on. Check it out. Check it out. It's even got a picture. I didn't know they added a picture. There we go. I have $13,000 winnings. It also links to my Valorant Wikipedia page. Which, funny story, I had a Valorant Wikipedia page before I had an Overwatch one. Did you guys know I was a pro in Valorant? Not many people know that. When I quit Overwatch in 2021, I went pro in Valorant Game Changers. There was a lot of signed teams at the time, and my free agent team that wasn't signed, Dart Monkeys, we beat a lot of signed teams. We beat TSM, we beat XSET, we beat version 1, like recognizable org names, we beat them. We never got signed though, and then we had to disband when Overwatch 2 came out. It's actually funny. I was at the Overwatch Creator Summit where they were like trying to convince everyone to come back to Overwatch for Overwatch 2. And as we're there, I'm like so heavily debating like, oh, my team is the best free agent team in Valorant. Like, I'm probably gonna get signed if I keep playing. But Overwatch 2 looks amazing. I kind of want to go back. And then the first night after we see all these presentations, we got to watch the Kiriko short early. My team is all in a Discord call and they at me, and I'm sitting there at the bar with like 30 Overwatch content creators, and I joined this Discord call and they're like, Eskay, we're disbanding. So my team disbanded while I was at the fucking bar with a bunch of Overwatch content creators, and my decision was made for me. I did not need to keep playing Valorant because I didn't have a fucking team anymore. Really funny timing. Really funny timing. Have you ever edited screenshots to inflate your performance? No, I don't do that. That is so cringe. Have you ever hacked into someone's account? Bro, if I knew how to do that, hacked into Blizzard's... Okay, these are like really bad stuff. Bet on an Overwatch game? No. Suspended? No. Banned? No. Played Overwatch with someone famous? Guys, have I played Overwatch with someone famous? What's famous? Are Overwatch streamers famous? Does Ventures VA count? Okay, we got... Did I play... I played Overwatch with, Oh, it was actually crazy. I played with, when Overwatch 2 came out, I was playing with 5UP, Puns, J Park, and J Park was like a K-pop star. That was mind-blowing. Humblest person I've ever met, by the way. The K-pop star? Fucking crazy. When he was like in my chat asking me to hang out, like JAE Park, like that. He was asking me to hang out, and his name was like Each Park Official, and I was like, oh, he's like a small-time music guy. Oh, is he bad now? This was many years ago. Many years ago. I thought he was a small-time music guy, and then we played Rust together. And then I like found out after 2 weeks of playing with him that he had like 2 million followers. And I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me you're like an actual K-pop star? I had no idea. But yeah, he was not a small music guy. Oh, there's K-pop tea? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, we haven't talked in a while, but when I did talk to him, he was cool. I introduced him to one of my real life friends who's not a streamer at all. Zero clout, just real life friend played Rust with, and he was like asking my real life friend to play Rust without me. Like super humble, no concept of numbers, really cool. Which is really rare in this scene. A lot of people see the numbers, if that makes sense. They see your worth as a person, like whether you're worth hanging out with, not by how good of a person you are or if you mesh or if you're entertaining, but by how big your numbers are. Yeah, like your value, basically. But honestly, Overwatch streamers aren't really like that, except for a couple, which is really cool. I really like that. It's very refreshing. But when I played the OTV Rust server, when it was like a lot of streamers, a lot of streamers, and there was like huge people on it, it was very much like that. And there was a lot of like clout chasers that were like kissy kissy, and then they check your follower count and they don't fuck with you anymore. It was so weird. Have you ever harassed a streamer while they were live? No, I do not harass people. That's weird. Have you ever disrespected the Ryan 1v1? Yes. Guys, I have a hot take. People that ask, Ryan mains that ask for Ryan 1v1 is not honorable. Okay? If you're a Ryan main and you ask the person who doesn't play Ryan to 1v1 you, it is not dishonorable if they don't play Ryan. Because they don't play Ryan. If you Ryan 1v1 and you're a Ryan main and they're not, you're just giving yourself an advantage. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. I do not honor the Ryan 1v1. I'm not a Ryan player. Is your favorite player Super TF? No. Sorry, Super. He's cool though. I think that means we're done. Should we see our score? It can't be that bad, right? That's not too shabby, you know? It could be worse. You've had your fair share of Overwatch. I thought it would be lower. You got a 33? Wait, is higher or lower worse? Which one's worse? Oh, lower is pure? Okay, on the Rice purity test, higher is pure. Guys, did you know at the age of 19, on the Rice purity test, I had a 93? My life is Overwatch. I had never hugged someone that wasn't my mom. I had never even hugged someone that wasn't my mom. Maybe we'll take the Rice purity test on stream one day. I don't think we should do that. I think that would be bad. I think if I did that, I would just give you guys my score. Well, 54 on Overwatch isn't that bad. I've seen worse. This was big on Overwatch Twitter. I saw people with like 78. That's really bad. I think you kind of have to be a piece of shit to have a really high score on this test. I'm not gonna lie. Like all the stuff I didn't checkmark was just being an asshole, basically. Or gooning. Yeah, or gooning. But there was only like 5 gooner questions. 20. Honestly, the lower your score, the better. Lower means you have a life. My score, I don't know. It's not a gotta catch 'em all kind of thing, guys.